My mic's on. Your mic is still off. Your mics should be on right now. Say something to the camera. Holmboi, Gaming Avengers, BirdCultured. Tell us you're alive.
I'm alive.
Wait, let's go.
Awesome.
I might be dead. I don't know.
So, sometimes at this point I would do a little bit of a sound check. I think we're fine. I think we've graduated past that.
Are you sure I could do it for you?
But let me know.
SpaghettiOs. Ravioli.
Brown cow. How now,
Pasta.
brown cow?
So let us know in the comments if in the chat comments. Let us know if we sound like utter trash, but volume wise specifically, it's not going to improve. I can never improve how I sound. So, without further ado, let's introduce our panel of guests for tonight's podcast. I think episode 13. I don't have any clue which episode I'm up to at this point. I have to go through the backlog. It is June 27th, 2021, and I'm joined by the lovely BirdCultured, Gaming Avengers, and Holmboi. The energy is through the roof. You can't see it, but I'm just trust me. So
It's up there.
we were discussing so many really cool things before the podcast. I can't wait to get to them, but first we have to get to know our homies. So I guess let's go around in a circle. I'm Pocket, you know me, and I've done enough talking. BirdCultured, tell people a little bit about yourself, and also hi Isnib and Hanbot and everyone else in the chat. There's people in the
Hi
chat.
everyone. Yeah. No, I'm Stove from BirdCultured. And I should have cleaned this room a little bit better. Don't mind that. It's fine. It's just block that out. Professionals here. I'm half of the channel. Other half LaFour's. Most of the time you'll see me. He'll drop in and we'll have fun. And we do a lot of retro streaming, that kind of stuff. But we're not really beholden to anything. Like we've done all sorts of nonsense. Like we did a Halloween stream on I Am Scared, and that came out in 2017 or something like that. So
Right. Branding gets weird. Branding gets weird, because I've been enjoying playing like BioShock with people, and I'm like, is that count as?
Right.
It's old, but I'm like, I played BioShock 2, and I'm like, it's increasing. It's not retro at that point. Anywho.
You didn't do retro? Yeah. It's just know that whatever it is, I'm bad at games. I just like playing them. So if you want to come visit my channel for like precision gaming, don't do it. But if you just want to come hang, that's what it's all about.
A glowing review. And let's keep the party going. The Gaming Avengers. It's two of you. I mean, I thought Iron Man was also part of the crew. It doesn't seem like the Hulk is there. God,
No,
why did I make that
not
joke?
today.
Why did I?
They
I fell for it.
Yeah.
I had to. I'm sorry.
they couldn't clear their schedules to be here today.
Yes.
They're really busy.
I had to clean the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, what the shirt says though, he's the Captain America.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm Ashley.
Yes.
I'm Ben.
Yes.
And we play retro games.
We do. Yeah. I don't really know. I'm gonna clear up a misconception right here, right now. Me and Ben are not married. We're dating. I met Ben through my fiance, his best friend. Ben is the best man at our wedding.
Yeah.
So yeah. But if people keep asking, they're like, "What are you guys married?" I'm like, "No,
No.
I'm marrying his best friend, though."
Yeah, we're just buds, man. People could be buds.
Exactly.
Damn right.
Are the Avengers
I'm
married?
not marrying the other half of this my channel, so yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not married to your cat as well. BirdCultured's cat's around.
At
Yeah.
least we hope.
Yeah, Weasel's she's run away at this point, so
Aw, sad.
Aw. She'll come back.
Sorry.
She'll come back.
Okay.
fingers crossed.
Hulk's got a smashing schedule to keep. I think Hanban said.
That was a really great joke.
Yeah. And let's keep this going. Gaming Avengers also were playing Zelda, if I am correct. Lots and lots of Zelda. I've heard of this game.
Legend of Zelda.
So, Homeboy.
Yes, sir.
I guess I'll leave it to you. Give the pitch for your channel. Homeboy is I don't know. Whenever I pop out a channel, it's just pure, like, chill sugary goodness on Homeboy's channel. Anywho, I should not. I should let you kind of give your own pitch.
I mean, if you know me, basically, indie games are my jam, but sometimes I play the big stuff too. I do a segment. I'm a third of the Super Gamer Boys, which is another show and entity that I'm a part of, and I always am on there screaming about indie games, so that's my jam. I stream by myself sometimes too, where it's mostly just me talking into the void until somebody comes in there. Either that or you'll find me playing games by myself, because I was gonna do it by myself anyway, so why not let other people be there? And that's pretty much what I got going on right now.
Heck yeah.
So
yeah. Man, I had a thought and I lost it, so that's pretty good. That's a good start. I was going to tell, we have a bunch of news to get to, and there's an odd amount of Sonic the Hedgehog news in the media this week. Don't ask me why. But I wanted to show the Gaming Avengers my pickup from today, because it is the Wolf Link amiibo. Did you play Twilight Princess yet?
That.
Oh,
sweet, I got one of those.
Ben's played it. I have yet to play it.
It is our next Zelda game, so.
Oh heck yeah! I have to get the one for
I know
real.
who that is though. I know it's.
Yeah,
me.
yeah. It's oh okay. I was gonna say it's Link. It's Doggo Link.
Well, yeah, it's also Link.
It's
But
also Link.
Apparently,
which one's Zelda?
Yeah, this one.
Which
The one on
is
top.
Zelda?
The one on
Guys,
top.
how cool would it be if they had a female Zelda?
What if?
It's good.
Yeah,
times.
those are sick, and they're hard to find too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was incredible.
Absolutely.
There's a place in New York City. If you guys come to New York City, hit up Video Games New York. This was, I mean, it's whatever. If you go on eBay, this thing's incredibly expensive. This was $25 at that place. Not that, anywho.
Oh, wow.
They're not sponsoring any of this. They're just really cool.
Right.
They have Atari games in
Not
box.
yet.
Not yet. It's the wildest selection. You definitely have to check it out. Apparently, this thing as well. Just one more note on it. It brings a wolf into Breath of the Wild. You just get Link as a wolf in Breath of the Wild if you tap this in. That's crazy.
Ah,
That's
cool.
super cool.
What?
Super cool and fun. Super cool and fun.
Yeah.
All my amiibos just like drop fruit on my
Yeah.
Link, so that's much better.
It's much better. Yeah. Why would you want anything like that?
You look hungry, man.
So here's a
Yeah,
watermelon.
fruit.
Like, all right, huh?
Also just comes in and just, here you go.
So we've got a lot of news. Did anything catch your eye this week? Because I was going to start off with the best piece of Sonic news this week. Yes, so much Sonic, so little time. Okay, I'll just run with it. Celebrate Sonic's birthday with a free copy of Sonic Mania from Epic. Now, typically, I would rag on Epic. They own everything. Well, whatever. They have their own game store, and they own Fortnite and all this other stuff.
Right.
But they give you free games, like Sonic Mania, which is debatably the best Sonic game in 20 years.
Very true.
Yeah.
Possibly ever.
Possibly ever.
No, absolutely. It's up there for sure.
And I have to finally play it now that I have a free copy of it.
You gotta.
I've got grudges against Sonic games, but the I don't know. It's.
Did you start with like Mario games? Because I've like it's something like because I was a Genesis kid growing up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It does what
like,
Nintendo.
I feel like. Yeah, and like I feel like I understand how Sonic moves and like all that. Like I don't find the games frustrating, but like second half of this channel, LaFour is like he hates playing Sonic games, like genuinely hates them. I know like channels
I hate
Scuba
games.
Saw like hates playing it.
Oh yeah,
hates playing like it, and so it's like you're getting scammed by the game. And I'm I never felt that way. You know?
I don't know. It was the type of thing where like we used to deal in the 90s. And even I guess the early 2000s, we would still deal with a lot of very bad video game conventions, and people who've listened to me for any bit of time have probably heard me rant about how Sonic does not typically have there's never indicators. Wow, I'm forgetting the word. But there is never an indicator of, hey, you're gonna run into spikes. It's you're running, you're really excited, you're running really fast, and then there's spikes. Or better yet, 3D Sonic, you just fall through the floor. You'll just fall through the floor. You'll do a jump.
Not every
Tell 'em to play
3D
Unfair
Sonic
Mario.
Pocket.
Not every 3D
Not
Sonic,
everyone.
but you know what? Pick one out randomly. You're gonna hit one. I played one this week. The Lost Rings. That one, you jump off and then like you're supposed to have to hit an enemy, but I was on the wrong rail. There are two rails. One of them is the death rail. Like it was.
Get on the rail. I don't understand the problem. Here.
Yeah. So like. I mean, Secret Rings was panned by critics, but like, yeah, I love I love Sonic so much, and so does everyone that we're willing to put up with all this stuff. Right? Like, well, Homeboy.
I think you should play Unfair Mario if you don't want if you don't like the spikes just kind of coming out of nowhere. Play Unfair Mario. I assure you, you'll like Sonic after that.
Oh, I'm playing I Want to Be the Guy. That's what I'm totally gonna do. No, I refuse. And a game you have to memorize does not feel like. It feels like a game I'd play in like Wario. I don't know, something weird. Homeboy, you probably have a different opinion on this stuff. Like Sonic games are great, but man, they don't project any. Sometimes they don't project the obstacles so you can anticipate them. I don't know.
See, I was a daywalker, right? So I had both. I had the Genesis and I had the Nintendo. So I was able to play your Mario Worlds and your Sonics at the same time. So I was adaptable. I could figure out, how each one played and figure it out. And I never played Sonic in the style of where I'm just running straight through it all the time. I always felt like there were sections in the level that were kind of an indicator of, look, you're going to be going for a little bit. Here's where you can go flat out. But other than that, it was always more of a platformer to me until you got to that speed section. Yeah. So anybody who was ever always trying to go fast from the gate, you were already making a mistake.
Yeah,
that's how I was looking at it.
I'm right there with you. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Like, you gotta go fast when you can, but then you gotta slow down and like do that precision platforming and make sure you can kill yourself.
Man.
Right. Stop and smell the roses.
You go until they stop you, and then when they stop you, it's platform time.
It's platform time.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I need to. Well, like I'm like, oh, now I need to play the other 3D game, the Sonic game in my catalog, but Sonic Unleashed, which also has apparently a bunch of issues. So we'll see how that goes. I gotta play Sonic Mania. Is what I gotta play. I gotta go back
now,
to
3D Sonics. I can't speak for. I
mean,
can't speak
one of my favorite games growing up was Sonic 3 and Knuckles, right? It was just Sonic and Knuckles for PC. I don't know why the PC, but his Homeboy
PC ports of those games are. Oof.
Homeboy is a sage. Absolutely. Isnib. Preaching.
I just play a lot of video games. That's all.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the funny thing about Sonic 3 Knuckles was the soundtrack. Like, the reason why it hasn't been on so many things was like Michael Jackson was originally attached to it. Yep. And then like
I'm so tired of Sega. Just pay the licensing fee.
Yeah,
just pay it. Just pay him. Just pay the estate, dude. Let's go.
I'll pay $20. I'll buy it again.
I don't even know, but then you have articles. You'll have articles. The thing is, they could get canceled
paid
from
the
that.
licensing fees for the movie.
Oh, did they for
they do it
for Sonic 3?
Well, they've got songs by like, oh god, I don't. Because
I was gonna say like
they've got that boom 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 for sure in there. I don't remember the artist's name.
Yeah,
oh, it's awesome.
Today.
Supposedly, like in Sonic 3, like every song that has like they had like the vocals, like every now and then you'd hear like in the background, you know how Sega did, the Genesis did, and that was like the signaling, like this is a like Michael Jackson song.
This is his cut, yeah.
Oh man. Nintendo should buy Sega. Nintendo should indeed buy Sega. By the way, if anyone is in the chat and wants to ask a question to the lovely guests, please let us know. So
Sega will go under before they let Nintendo buy them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
they can't.
Yeah.
I can see Microsoft buying them because I mean Xbox was basically Dreamcast too. So,
Yeah.
Pretty
They
much,
already
yeah.
have that
I see that
handshake.
happening. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Just
so
because
weird.
I loved me some jet grind radio or jet set radio and all the Panzer
If this gets us a
Dragoon and
Jet Grind 3,
oh,
go ahead, Phil. Sign the check.
Come
You know what?
on,
What'll
Phil.
happen? They'll buy Sonic, and then
Yeah.
Sonic won't put out a good Sonic game, like when they bought Rare.
Yep.
But no one's going to notice
Yeah.
the difference because good Sonic games haven't been a dime a dozen recently. But Generations was great. Colors was solid.
Generations, good.
We can go down the line. Apparently the the most recent where you can create your own Sonic fanfic.
Whew, that one was rough.
What was okay? Because I thought that one was okay. I heard that one was fine. No,
because it and Mania came out at the same time,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
were on the exact opposite of the review scale. One was like, "Oh my god, this is incredible," and the other one was like, "Why did they even bother?"
And I keep
So-
seeing, sorry, go on, Gaming
You
Avengers.
can't always go by the reviews, though. Thankfully, it's a thing where it's everybody else gets to like do it and formulate their own opinion on it.
Yeah.
Right.
I appreciate. It's not like people just like going to the movies and saying this movie sucks, and people being like, "Well,
Right.
I guess I'm not going to see it because apparently it sucks." With games, people are a lot more willing to just be like, "All right, you don't like it, but I'm going to play it myself and see if I like it." Like I played The Last of Us 2. Everybody says it sucked. The ending sucked.
No.
But like when you played like that whole first half, I loved it.
I'm still
I
working
thought
my
it
way
was
through one.
phenomenal.
I loved it from start to finish. I think it's a masterpiece. I think it's better than one.
Oh, I think it's gorgeous. The only reason I think it's more because I look at it from an emotional standpoint and not just from a I like the story. Like I looked at it from an emotional standpoint and I was like, well, this isn't fair. I don't want to do this. And so
I was so tired of that. Oh, they killed my dad. They killed the dad character. Yeah, they did. He wasn't a good guy. He wasn't a good guy.
Stop.
I'm still
I was
working
like, stop, please.
I don't know why. I think it's because I wasn't doing most of the driving in my playthrough of Last of Us, but I haven't gotten into it. It's one of those controversial games like Chrono Trigger where I haven't gotten into it yet, but someday
I've been
I will.
meaning to talk to you about that.
Oh, here we go.
Chrono Trigger slander I heard last
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It was a couple weeks back. Homeboy has been waiting.
Uh-oh.
week.
Yeah.
I
We could.
Fight,
Yep. Okay.
No. I want to know where your head is at. I'm trying to figure it out because this is the opposite of where Sonic Forces. Everybody says it sucks,
Yeah.
and I've never heard anybody say Chrono Trigger was bad in my life.
I never said it was
So-
bad. I never said it was bad. I said, one, I don't do RPGs, right?
Okay,
So-
then that's
so-
a fair start. I missed that
Yeah,
part.
there you go.
So yeah, that's a fair start. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's clickbait to say just like, oh yeah, Chrono Trigger's a bad game. No.
Right.
It's a game that I respect for some of the things that that it has. For instance, people always hail it for having real in-game choices that matter. In the beginning of the game, there are choices you can like steal from people, and it comes up in court. And there are real implications of things that you do in game. That's real agency, something that Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't have. But but
Your choices matter.
your choices
you can
matter.
choose to find the Chaos Emeralds.
This
I'll
is
give
true.
you that. I'll
Hey,
give him that
hey,
one.
That's a choice.
You can choose like 3 different paths in Shadow the Hedgehog and wield a gun while you do it.
And try to find
You
that.
can do that in
damn
Kingdom Hearts
hedgehog.
though too.
Wait, you can
You can do that in Kingdom Hearts too, man.
you can
Oh.
wield a gun in Kingdom Hearts? I also
mean,
haven't.
If you got to play as Leon.
Okay, no, I haven't finished Kingdom Hearts either. It's an RPG.
I've only
Oh,
played the first.
okay. Kingdom Hearts gave me a migraine. Say what you will about Chrono
Oh.
Trigger.
Love Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Wait,
Don't
no,
do
I
this.
played.
Pocket.
What's the one with like
No,
the
no, in
3-hour
not-
tutorial at the beginning?
Uh-oh,
I
Pocket,
played
you're
that
in
one
trouble.
too. What was that one? Was it 2 or 3? Like where you have to like
Pocket,
play
do
like
you
for
see
like
my
3
wall?
hours.
Don't do this, Pocket.
No, homeboy, you gotta
Don't
understand.
do this, Pocket.
I loved Kingdom Hearts. It still gave me a migraine. I don't know. I have to come back to it on like a separate console. I don't know what was doing it, but I got a migraine, a physical migraine, and I enjoyed the gameplay, even though I as much as I don't like RPGs per se, I don't get enveloped by RPGs per se. Kingdom Hearts is an action RPG, and I can go for action RPG.
Okay.
I just literally
used to
I played
hate
out.
Chrono
hack
Trigger is an
slash
action
games
RPG though.
It's not. It's a time-based RPG. You're thinking of Secret of Mana, maybe. Action. It is. It's time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
Because you
See?
send
Also great, also
Trigger,
fantastic.
like,
Secret of
story.
Mana.
Another game that I
Yeah.
fell asleep in. We have a list.
Squaresoft, Untouchable.
These
I
guys.
can't
These
be on
games.
this podcast.
No. Yeah. No. Actually, I
found
got.
something really interesting.
I got
Not that I
decently
think
far.
that
Oh,
this
sorry.
matters
Go on.
Here. No, I don't think this is super important on here.
Yeah.
Because it's totally off topic. But so Square Enix owns Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like does all the
Part
Kingdom
of it, at
Hearts
least.
stuff.
Yes.
Yes. And I just recently started an anime that my fiance was like, this is my favorite anime. You have to watch it. I've never liked anime before.
Yeah.
And did you know that Square Enix actually owns some of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Yes. I saw that. I was like, what?
I know that.
I didn't know that.
How are they not doing a Full Metal RPG? I'd be on board to hate that as well.
Oh my god, I would play that so much.
Because it's Square Enix, it's not Squaresoft anymore. Squaresoft would have made a Full Metal RPG. Square Enix is too busy making terrible E3 presentations. That's what they're worried about, and not showing their two biggest games that they got working on right now.
Right?
Right.
Oh my god.
Which two
like
games?
Kingdom
Because
Hearts
they
3.
did Final Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy 16 and that Project Athia that got turned into something else. They were like, "Oh, look, here's 5 seconds of each one of them," and then they said, "All right, that's all the time we got for now."
See you later.
Oh, sorry. I hear a follow. Thank you so much for that. It throws me off. Yeah. So okay. In defense of once again Kingdom Hearts, I played it. I bought it on the original. I bought a PS2 for this.
As did I.
Like I bought the original. No, I'm saying I went back to like the only RPG that I was able to finally push myself through and enjoy was Final Fantasy 7. I went back.
Okay.
I played on the original hardware, the original disc on the original hardware, and I got through it. Like, yes, it has old conventions, but it's still Final Fantasy 7. The story's amazing, etc. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's keep this train going. Let's go with Chrono Trigger, and that's when I fell asleep a couple times. But but I still.
Pocket, did you play it on PlayStation?
Yes. I have it on DS as well, on phone. I own Chrono Trigger on multiple devices, mind you, in multiple forms of DRM. And specifically with Kingdom Hearts, I literally just got a migraine from it, and so I have to find a way of actually playing that. Normcore is super because I want to play through the games that I don't quote unquote like, right, with the people who are passionate about it, because 90% of the time that gets me into the game. Didn't work for Last of Us this time, but it'll work next time.
That's a great reasoning, though. That's a great. I respect that.
And so, Chrono Trigger, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna totally, because even if the game does suck, which it's not going to suck, I'm gonna enjoy someone's passion. I'm gonna enjoy what they take from that game. And Chrono Trigger, it's got so many different endings. It's got the art style from, my head says Miyazaki, even though it's incredibly wrong. Who's the one who Dragon Ball Z art style? There you go.
Toriyama. Akira Toriyama.
Akira Toriyama. And yeah, it's just it's supposed to be a fantastic game, but like I played it and like the story wasn't captivating me, and it's because I paid. If I played this
Pocket,
20 years ago.
For your passion argument, can I raise you that I don't not have a Chrono Trigger within 10 feet of me at all times? Would that help you?
There you go. Yeah.
Would that help? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure.
Hey, I'm down for you and Normcore scolding me through a playthrough of Chrono Trigger, because if nothing else, I respect it, right?
Just holding someone through a playthrough.
This entire podcast is going to be titled "Pocket defends himself about Chrono Trigger yet again." This entire series is going to be, yeah. And you know what? That's fine. What? I've got a question.
What's up, man? I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh no, absolutely.
You're definitely entitled to,
No, I
like
love
what you like and have your own taste.
I love this. I absolutely love this. I love hearing the different arguments. BirdCultured, you were going to. I think everyone said something at once. So BirdCultured, you were saying something.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I'm of the I like Chrono Trigger quite a bit.
Yeah.
And but I'm of the mind that I'm a bigger fan of Chrono Cross.
Ooh,
that's a rare opinion. Not a bad opinion, a rare one.
I also like Final Fantasy IX more than Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
not a bad opinion. Now look, you want to be controversial. 8's my favorite of the 3.
Ooh, I like 8. You fight a T-Rex, so that's pretty sweet.
I didn't know that.
I like
that's
that.
Cool.
That's not to say the other two. Before everybody freaks out, that's not to say the other two are bad. They are all fantastic.
No, it's not.
I just have an affinity for 8.
I feel that.
Now
yeah.
I feel bad. I've never played Chrono Trigger or a Final Fantasy game.
Ooh.
Oh. You got thousands of hours ahead of you, kid.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, real quick. We do have Final Fantasy VII downloaded. We also do have access to Chrono Trigger.
Yes.
So it could happen in the future.
I am
You're telling
in.
me it's gonna happen in the future, essentially. It's gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta let me know when that happens. I am there. I've got to see this. This is hilarious.
For sure.
Will do.
Oh man. Yeah, I can't believe I got through Final Fantasy VII. But I am going.
I can't do turn-based.
Oh, you can't do turn-based.
I hate turn-based combat.
Well,
like the only times I've ever seen it done correctly, where I actually enjoyed it, was I watched him play Pokemon Heart Gold, which I was okay with, and I was like, okay, I think I could handle playing this.
Pokemon's the only RPG I play. Undertale, Undertale's.
Oh, I need to play Undertale.
Otherwise, I cannot do turn-based combat.
Typically I have a necklace.
The newer
of
ones.
Sans.
I'm not patient enough. I don't want to sit there while you punch me.
See, I like those. I'm a big Tactics fan though, because I like to plan my stuff out. So like Final Fantasy Tactics, Advance Wars, Fire Emblem, give me all of them. I can't play enough, right? Because I like to imagine I'm up in the tower, right? And all my little units are down there, and I got my big captain, my big army captain coat on, and I'm like, move this piece here.
Homeboy, this is within 5 feet of me.
And move. Hold on. I gotta see. Oh, yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't like Fire Emblem either. So this is where I wanted to get into Fire Emblem. I'm a huge Advance Wars fan, though. That I can tell you.
There we go.
I'm a huge Advance Wars fan. I even was trying on my stream. I did Battalion Wars, which is people don't really know they have a real time Advanced Wars game. It's weird.
Interesting.
Isn't it with the FFS pocket? I know, right? Well, here's the thing. Yeah, it's a long story of why I have that, but I keep trying with Fire Emblem as well. I have 3 houses. No, look at this amazing thing I have. No, they had the last one over there at the Nintendo store, and then I don't like it. No, I don't like the franchise. I'm
look
like
at
talking.
Big Dog Poxit flexing his New York muscles.
No,
I just get to scroll down to the Nintendo store. It's not a big deal.
I mean, it's in the city. Anyone can.
Nintendo store.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys are visiting and you want me to pick you up anything from the Nintendo store, I'm happy to do. It's I you can't see a deluxe edition of something and then
I'll buy it.
Did you guys like Wargroove at all? Like,
I loved Wargroove.
I loved Wargroove. I haven't played Advance Wars, so I'm like super hyped for the E3
the remakes. Baby.
I'm so hyped.
I'm kind of hyped for it. I feel like Wargroove might ruin it for me. You know, what if I play those games and they're like not as good as I remember? They're solid tactics, but with Wargroove you get heroes and stuff.
Wargroove is so much fun.
It's so cool. It's so cool. If you guys haven't played Wargroove, you probably haven't played Wargroove, honestly, because I got a GameStop.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, no.
It's so good.
It was like the cheapest game I got that I've played the most on, I guess. Wargroove is it's whatever. It's a really great Advance Wars with heroes.
Yeah, it's excellent. I tried to stream it,
and
it's so weird because I can play tactics games on my own, like nobody's business, right? But I was getting my butt kicked on stream. I don't know if it was because I had to entertain people and at the same time try to figure it out, but I think my brain power got divided, and I was like, I can't do this on stream.
That's like Murphy's law of streaming.
That's
Whenever you
fair.
stream something, you'll just turn to trash. That's streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to I think I was streaming Cyber Shadow and I was just like, okay, everybody, I'm gonna shut up. Everyone just talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna beat this boss because I spent like a half hour on a boss. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finally beat this. Just everyone do whatever you want on chat.
Do whatever you want. Don't distract me.
I just gotta do this.
That was me with Hollow Knight. Like Hollow
Sims
Knight's.
isn't like that,
Sorry,
man.
go on.
Oh, Hollow Knight's rough.
I'm sorry, I might have cut off Gaming Avengers. What did you say?
No. I was saying, thank God Sims isn't like that.
Yeah. I was playing
Could
Hollow
you
Knight.
imagine?
Oh my God, seriously. Sims Souls, a Souls-like, but it's The Sims.
Sims.
Oh, okay.
Hollow Knight is the reason I'm like balled up here. I can't do it.
You
Couldn't
can't do it?
It's just
I'm too busy. I'm
Oh,
tired of
man.
this.
I
That's
love.
why
I got through it. I got through it eventually, but
Okay,
at what cost? At what cost?
I love
Was
Your
it
it.
worth it?
sanity.
I thought that I couldn't.
Your sanity.
Yeah, and like some people, like I'll watch people streaming it, and they'll be just like so much better than me. I'll be like, cool.
Yeah.
But
Feel that.
I was streaming and I was like, guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat the last boss. I'm just being very clear with you guys about my skill and ability. But somehow I got through it after like an hour or something. Maybe it was 45 minutes, but man, yeah. The second I put it on, I'm like, this is my game, guys, and then bam, I'm dead. Bam, I'm dead. I'm like, maybe the Steelheart run would not be one.
Bam, I'm dead, and
yeah.
I'm back 2 hours because there's only one save point every 2 worlds in that game.
Oh yeah, you have to really plan it
Yeah.
out.
Oh God, this sounds like the unskippable cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts. You just can't skip.
Cutscenes.
No.
We walked through those unskippable cutscenes so you could have skips. In the remasters.
Exactly.
All right.
When I played them all, they all
You
had
whippersnappers.
Walked uphill 15 miles both ways.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now, do you when you guys are playing a game? Do you streaming a game? Do you have to beat it on stream? Like for me, I'll if I'm not feeling a game, I'll switch off of it. I'll get to I just played Demon's Crest and I beat the first boss. I didn't beat the final boss, but I don't feel compelled to beat a game.
No, I'm not really compelled to. I mean, most of the games I play are short enough that I can knock them out in 2 or 3 or 4 sessions. But really, I'm just there to hang out with people. So it kind of really doesn't matter what I put on. But it's nice to have something that I could talk a lot about because then it helps me talk with the people. So
Sure,
Right.
I feel that.
I do my best. Yeah, sorry, go for it.
No, are you sure?
Yeah.
We created our channel to beat games that we never had before.
Right.
And so when we start a game, I know we haven't finished Spider-Man yet.
Right.
Like the new Spider-Man. That was the first game we ever streamed. And we haven't beaten that one, but when we start a game, it nags at us.
Yeah.
Until we
nags
beat
at
it,
me
no matter
specifically.
how long it takes
Yeah.
us. Specifically him. He'll be like, Abby, when are we gonna finish this game? Abby, we gotta finish this game.
Yeah.
But I mean, we streamed Majora. We were like, we're gonna beat this game tonight. We streamed that game for 7.5 hours.
Oh my God.
And then we had
Yeah,
and then
we were just like, let's
were
push through it.
corrupt. We lost the entire
No.
stone temple.
Yeah.
Oh.
And my fiance came in while Ben was at work and while I was at work and beat the stone temple for us.
Oh my God.
So that we could pick up right where we left off.
Oh,
It
That's
was-
amazing.
I mean, we lost probably 3 or 4 hours.
I was
worth.
gonna say you better than me. I would say, well, it's
Done.
ocarina
That's it,
time.
we're done.
It's ocarina time.
The wall through it. No.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
we powered through it because we were just like, we gotta beat this game. We gotta do it.
Right.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I play these games because before I was streaming these games, I'd like guilt myself. You're playing too much. You're playing too many games, man. Like you gotta do something. And now I'm like, okay, well, I didn't like BioShock the first time, so I'm gonna invite over Ingledoom, which, by the way, best idea ever. Ingledoom, shout out to Ingledoom, my buddy who came on and we played BioShock and hung out, and I forced myself through it, and it was.
Help you see the light.
Yeah, I mean, some of these games I need to get to the end. To really appreciate. Like, I got 3/4 of the way through Last of Us. My roommate's like, no, I refuse, because my roommate and I were playing it. He was mostly doing the driving because there was a lot of people on chat, and I didn't care. I was just not really captivated by things. But I need to like finish these games, one for like completionist sake, and two, to understand what people mean when they talk about them, and. He's like, no, man, we're not playing it again. Like, you clearly don't like the experience. I'm like, no, but we have to. We have to. I have to understand. And now I'm like trying to like pull up Markiplier's playthrough to like see if I can get into it with someone else playing it. Yeah, whatever. These are my struggles.
For having seen it completed.
Yeah.
Even though you may not be a fan of it,
I haven't
you understand why?
I haven't finished it.
Somebody may be. Oh, you have not. Okay.
But BioShock,
okay.
I finished, and I appreciated. Like, I was like, okay, look, this wasn't so mind-boggling. Like when I was first done with it.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. BioShock.
Oh, BioShock. Yeah, BioShock. Yeah, and it like slowly grew on me, like kind of the intensity of how much of a quality game that was, and the story and the atmosphere and everything. Yeah, absolutely with BioShock. BioShock 2 was interesting. It suffers from a different quirk of video games that I shouldn't get into because I'm going to insult a couple more people with hot game takes. Like, anywho. I'll get to that later. Should I do this? Okay, hot take.
Do it.
Yeah. I understand that, and I'm prefacing this with, I understand that Episode 1 and Episode 2 of Half-Life 2 are really great, and they help Half-Life 2. This is where this is gonna happen. Also, by the way, you guys think you're out of the woods. You guys need to be thinking about your hot game takes, the games that you don't like, because we're gonna go around. Because once I'm done crucifying myself.
I was getting ready to say.
Yeah.
Where are you going with this? Where are you going?
Yeah. Kev's in the chat saying, "Dude, stop." Also, Steph Baby's high. So, man, okay, I am upset with one specific aspect of Half-Life 2. And maybe and it's been a decade since I leave Half-Life alone. I love that chat comment.
Yeah, Cat Gamer, leave it alone.
I was playing Half-Life 2. I bought it for $70 when it came out. I have the 7-disc collection for the PC. You put in all 7 discs. Yeah. It came with a bunch of other things, right? And that's like the only PC game aside from Diablo, anything from Blizzard that I owned, right? I was like, Diablo, Half-Life 2, and yeah, the physics engine, amazing. The story, pretty cool. Striders, I think they're called.
Pretty cool.
Pretty freaking cool. Like, the freaking War of the Worlds was a thing, I think, at that time, or whatever. You have these 3-legged giant things, giant aliens. Yeah. Cool. And then I'm like playing through, I'm going through the game, gravity gun, amazing. And I get to the end. And I'm gonna try to be not spoilery about it.
Gotcha.
But by the end, there was, I will say, a vehicle boss. It just did this amazing, there's just this amazing thing. You are given an amazing bit of, let's say, what we were talking about before, agency in a video game. You can do whatever you want. You're incredibly powerful. And then you fight not one vehicle from before, but 2, I think. And that's the end. And I'm like, really? G-Man's coming now? This is where we're cutting things off. Are you serious? You're telling me this is the best game of all time? Some people would say, see, like, Kev Gamer right there, Bro, Half-Life 2 is probably the best game of all
We're
time.
still waiting for 3. It'll fix. It'll finish everything.
But the ending of 1 had a crazy boss fight. The ending of 2 was 2 vehicles. And apparently episode 1 and episode 2 were fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
episode 2 ends on like such a such a note.
I've actually I need to convince my roommate to do a let's play of me or what because he won't do a stream of me doing it. But we tried playing episode 1. I didn't get through it. I need to go back to that, finish episode 1, finish episode 2. It's still not going to rectify, like, if you're saying Half-Life 2 is the best game of all time, I would expect it to achieve that one feat. You know, give us a satisfying ending boss fight. Maybe this is not something I should be expecting. I don't know, because right up until that point, right, they make you feel like God, and that's really cool. So that is my hot take on Half-Life 2. All right, now we can go around the peanut gallery.
Fans have actually waited longer for Half-Life 3 than Kingdom Hearts fans waited between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3. It's actually longer.
Has it gone to the point of Duke Nukem Forever territory? I think it has, right? Duke Nukem Forever was like 8 years or something. And apparently
it was
Duke
longer
Nukem
than that.
Yeah,
it's been a while, to say the least. Yeah, no, I would say like I like the ending of Half-Life 2 more than the ending of Half-Life 1, to be honest. Like
that makes sense. And that makes sense.
It was theatrical, and but I spoiled Half-Life Alyx for myself because I'm never shelling out for whatever Valve's.
Oh man, where do
It's
you
on,
live?
It's
We
on
gotta get
what's
you
his
here
name now, isn't it? The other thing, the Facebook thing.
Fair. Like the second something gets spoiled for you. The second something gets spoiled for you, it takes away. Like you're kind of just like,
oh.
But it was a good spoiling. Like I was like, okay, I haven't understand. I didn't like read it word like
joy's not there.
But like it wasn't like I spoiled the Sixth Sense for myself. Like it wasn't that. But like I understand what they did at the ending of the game. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it like gave me hope. I like came out of it and like, oh, they're gonna definitely do more once somebody at like Steam like Valve like decides to do it, because that's the whole thing. Well, that's the whole thing. Like the whole process is like they'll do a game once a team like forms and like says we want to do this.
Yeah.
So like it gave me hope.
That's very interesting.
Kind of I won't say anymore, but yeah.
We lost Valley of the Gods for that game. So
oh, that's right, we did.
Yeah.
What was Valley of the Gods?
Forgot about that.
It was Campo Santo, the indie studio that made Firewatch.
Okay, yeah.
They got bought by Valve, and they were gonna make the Valley of the Gods, and then that got shelved so that they can be resources on Half-Life Alyx. So thanks, Valve. Thanks for that.
Yeah, because I was excited for that game because I loved Firewatch.
Oh yes, me too.
Didn't Valve also make Outlast?
I don't think so.
I thought Red Barrel and Valve were the main.
Valve might have published it.
Okay.
Mayhaps.
Am I the only person that plays horror games on here?
I love horror games.
I do not.
Okay, thank God. Who doesn't like horror games?
I don't do the spoofs. I've played Five Nights at Freddy's, but I mean, look,
one of our channel's first streams was I Am Scared, the indie game, which starts out a little stronger than it finishes, but we enjoyed it a lot. But I got right back in with like newer games like Resident Evil 7. Like I love playing that.
So good.
I just finished Village.
Shocked how good it was. I haven't played Village yet.
Did you like Village?
I loved it. I was terrified.
Okay, good.
But I loved it.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, I mean,
it just looks like a ride.
Yeah, I for those of you who are putting off VR, just know that there's really good experiences in VR. I used to work a lot with VR.
Absolutely.
And so once understand that like at some point it's gonna become as affordable, and so it's gonna be worth at least checking out for a couple things. I worked with hundreds of hours in VR, and I think I made the first 4-person experience of a zombie shooter. So I made this setup where 4 people would play this game. I forget what's Arizona Sunshine.
Yeah.
So I set this up. I was working at the largest VR arcade in the U.S. in New York City, and I set up this thing that felt impossible. So we had 4 people playing a virtual reality zombie survival game in real time next to each other. Like it was the craziest thing. And I don't know, there's experiences like that, or just walking across a plank between 2 towers. If you're afraid of heights, you're done skis.
Terrifying.
It's terrifying.
Or Star Wars.
Terrifying.
Star Wars, Star Wars we didn't have. We had Ready Player One, we had a lot of other things, but I didn't get a chance to play the Star Wars stuff.
Oh, dude, they were so good. The Vader Immortals were so good.
Oh, were they? Oh, it's so great to hear.
Yes, all 3 parts.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, Beat Saber is fantastic. I think Facebook owns that, too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They found the right people to buy. They bought Super Hot. Like, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
So I've still got a bunch of Sonic news. Are we done crucifying me for?
I forgot we were talking about Sonic, guys.
He's a hedgehog. He's a hedgehog.
We went too fast.
The blue hedgehog.
I must proceed at a high velocity.
Yeah, we'll let you off across. Let's
the
get
time
back
for
to
talking
Sonic.
is over. It's time to push buttons.
Oh no. Oh no, we're not getting to that. What you get when you dye a hedgehog blue. We're gonna go around and see what you guys have for controversial game opinions. What? I'm not letting you guys off. You think? You thought. And then we'll talk about Sonic being a VTuber.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What is my hot take on games?
I don't
So,
know.
BirdCultured, I'll start by calling you out.
I feel bad because like 2 of the ones I've already thrown out 2 out there.
Oh,
like,
okay.
That I was like, well, like one of them is that I like Chrono Cross more than Chrono Trigger, and I like both of them. But I think Chrono Cross is like one of the prettiest games on PlayStation. The first one, like hands down, like one of the prettiest games. And then I think, and I was saying like Final Fantasy IX is my top. Well, it was my top Final Fantasy game before Final Fantasy 15 came out, and it's not a perfect game, but good lord, I think I threw more hours into Final Fantasy 15 than like any other Final Fantasy.
What popular game do you hate? Sorry, what popular game came out? You picked it up, you put it in, and you were like, "Hey, I'm trying to get you burnt. I'm trying to get you canceled really quick."
Now, there is a game that the game that I don't like, and my wife loves it.
Yeah.
But I've never been able to get into the Donkey Kong Country games. Even
Really?
Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, I can't get into them.
Whoa!
Okay, those
Really
are...
pretty. I love how they look. But I can't.
Yeah.
I've never beaten one, and I just.
And Donkey Kong Country 1's like so like it's not a long game.
It's so cool. It's a cool looking game, and I've gotten close, but I just like. I don't know. It's rough for me. That I feel like that might be my hottest take. And second hottest take would be I hate that Mega Man can't shoot up.
Yeah, I mean
He can't shoot the ceiling.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Oh no, he's got a point.
But I like Mega Man more than Donkey Kong. But
even
yeah,
Samus can
I don't
now.
dislike.
Got a point.
Yeah. But yeah,
Samus
Donkey
can shoot
Kong's
up.
probably my hottest take.
Mega Man
Like
can
I've
always
never
shoot
beaten
up.
one.
Yeah.
Samus. Oh yeah, Samus could always shoot up. Now he can
I've got
free
2
aim.
hot takes, and one of them is
All right, here we go. Here we go.
one of them's gonna make you go.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
you.
Oh
Go
buddy.
for it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, so my first hot take is that I think Sims 3 was better done than Sims 2.
Mm.
And,
Okay.
and if you don't play Sims, you don't really understand this. The reason
No,
is
I understand you 100%.
See,
I disagree 100%, but I understand 100%.
I will say the graphics and like the quality of like how it runs much better in Sims 4. But I despise loading screens with a passion. So and Sims 4 has so many of them. Like Sims 3 was all open world, and that's why it was so bad. But like But I don't know. I liked how the Sims could pick up the babies and walk around with them, and yes, accidentally put them into the oven because glitches.
Yes.
But
Now I
think
know where that meme comes
graphics-wise,
from.
yeah, Sims 4 graphically and quality-wise is much better than Sims 3. But I liked how everything was happening at the same time in Sims 3, whereas in Sims 4, sometimes you need mods for certain things to happen and to occur.
Okay. I think I misheard you because I thought you said you were talking about 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Were you talking about
no,
3 and 4?
3 and 4.
Okay, yeah,
There
you
you
said,
go.
I think you
okay,
said
see,
2 and
I
3.
love Sims 2.
Right.
Yeah,
You
originally
said
did
2 and
say
3
2 and
originally. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god, I meant 3 and 4. 3 and 4.
Okay.
3 and 4. Sims 2 was phenomenal.
Right.
Don't get me started with Sims 2. My second hot take is I have never played this game, and I have absolutely no desire to play said game because the concept of it looks stupid to me.
Yes. Here we go.
What is it?
Prepare
What is
yourself.
it?
The game is Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh,
I'm done.
I know. Everybody's mad at me now.
Podcast over.
I had no
Podcast
interest in that game because it's like, what is Banjo-Kazooie? Like, what is he? He's a bear, right?
He's a bear.
He's a bear that runs around and shoots things with a bird.
Yeah, the
What
bird,
is
the
his
bird
end
shoots
goal?
eggs.
Like, at least with Crash Bandicoot, I know his end goal is to save his sister. Or to help, there's an end goal there. I have no clue. I've looked it up. I'm what is the end goal of Banjo-Kazooie?
Can I just note this? Take a quick guess what the goal of Banjo-Kazooie is. I want
things with bird.
No. The goal of Banjo-Kazooie is the exact same angle as Crash Bandicoot, as you just said. The goal is it's to save his sister.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why were there so many games coming out with the same premise?
Well, it's a good premise.
Wasn't the
that's fair.
Crash Bandicoot to save the weird, sexy Bandicoot? It wasn't his sister until the second one, right?
Oh really?
No.
I've never played Crash
always
Bandicoot
been there.
either.
I can't remember the other
The
one's
first
name.
one was
Coco.
the leggy
Right.
Isn't it like Temple Run where you just run through and jump over things and do things?
I mean,
that game is
kinda.
so freaking hard.
Temple
I
Run's
love
hard.
that game. I love those
That
games.
shit's hard. Third hot take, I like mobile games.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
not Apple Arcade is phenomenal.
Well,
It
Apple
is.
Arcade
Right.
has
It's
Shantae
amazing.
and
It has Grindstone.
it
Which
The
has,
is
only
an
way you'll ever see me
amazing
play a
game.
Crash Bandicoot game is if Ben sits me down and is like, all right, here, we're going to play this, Abby. Come stream it. I'll be like, okay. And then I'll show up and he'll be like, change the plans. We're playing Crash Bandicoot.
The new Crash Bandicoot 4
Or
was
Banjo-Kazooie. He'll be like, yeah, sit down. We're playing Banjo-Kazooie. I get the games mixed up.
the latest Crash Bandicoot game, though. Crash was
I look so done to
technically
Megan's
4.
skin on his
About
face.
time.
it's about time.
Yeah, it was much better than it had any business being. That game
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah.
I just got through it. I was so surprised, but yeah,
It's apparently the best of the bunch or something. It's apparently really good.
It's
It's
up
really
there.
good. It's
Yeah.
debatable about
Yeah.
being the
Sure,
best.
yeah.
I still like 2 the most, but yeah, I
Three
think,
was great.
It's definitely up there. Yeah, 3 is amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of good Crash. By the way, the other piece of Crash news this week was Crash has a Spyro skin, and it's oddly weird and
Ooh,
creepy, I think.
That's something.
In the mobile
Oh,
game,
yeah, I saw that.
in the mobile game, they
Oh.
brought on the was it the Noid, and so now the latest thing is they are having, where is it? It's a Spyro the Dragon skin for not Sonic, for Crash Bandicoot. I can't really show
because
you
there's a bunch
up
of,
close.
There's a bunch of skins in the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your hot take?
Yeah, what's your hot take?
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, I don't know.
Corner.
I can't think of anything.
Just say a game you don't like. Somebody will be pissed off about it.
Yeah. The one that,
Or
instantly
everybody,
comes
or
to
literally
mind-
everybody.
Yeah, the one that instantly comes to mind that I'm like, there were people praising it, and it was regarded as a great game, and I'm just like,
Here we
Kingdom
go.
Hearts 3 was not that good.
That's
Oh.
fair.
I'll rock with you on
You-
that one. It's
You
not
didn't
as
like-
good as
you
the
didn't
other
like
ones.
the tutorials, though.
Is that the one that has the long tutorial stage?
Yeah.
I feel like I remember.
No, that's 2.
3 hours. Okay, 2. Okay. Because there's
also did
one
it
with
too,
like
but-
3-hour long tutorial.
It gives you tutorials throughout almost the entire game.
Oh.
And it pauses
Okay.
your game to show you something that you probably already know if you've played the games before.
But that's the problem, is they have to account for the people who don't.
Exactly.
And I think there was a thing to turn that off.
Yeah,
They added that post game launch. Yeah.
No, they added post game launch to turn off the. This looks like a good place to find some ingredients.
Oh, thank God!
They did not.
If he
from
told me
what I
that
can tell, I
one
didn't
more
think
time,
right?
Yeah. That's
either
how it felt.
that.
I was ready to throw Donald out a window. I was like,
Was
all right,
it,
get rid of him.
Twilight Princess, where like throughout the game, if you got like a blue rupee, like they still
yes,
like
that-
this
No,
every time.
that was Skyward Sword that did that.
Oh,
Skyward
okay,
Sword
yeah.
did it
This is
too,
like every time.
Twilight
was like,
Princess
I get it.
did it
The first time you got it, and then after
first
that.
time you got it. Yeah, and then
Mhm.
if you like reset the game or turned it off, turned it back on again, then it would redo it for the blue
Yeah.
rupees. But
And,
then
like-
Skyward Sword expanded on that and was like, hey, they need to know how much.
Oh my
Right.
Every
God.
single time.
Yeah.
They're
That's-
all
yeah.
in bad at math automatically.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna tell them it's worth 5 rupees. Everyone to stop what you're doing and tell you it's worth 5 rupees every time.
And speedrunners like play like I don't watch speedruns, but I love watching the mechanics behind them, like these YouTube
Yeah.
videos. And like I think it's Twilight Princess, where like it's one of the longest like runs, like minimalist runs, because you can like get a rupee, and if you just let it loop for like a day, it'll like warp you through a wall kind of thing.
What?
And it's just this
Awesome.
nonsense.
Can you do that
So
in
weird.
randomizers?
I think so. I don't know.
Homeboy. Homeboy.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Hot
let's piss some people off. What do you got?
Okay.
Dude.
It might not piss this crowd off because I feel like we're a pretty diverse bunch in here. But as of, I would say, maybe the last couple of years, military shooters do nothing for me anymore.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
That.
They do nothing. Call of Duty,
Yeah, they don't do anything
Battlefield.
for me.
Oh,
I stayed away from them the second after like I got like shell shocked.
Like Modern
ironically.
Warfare 3 was it, and
Mhm.
Battlefield Bad Company 2
Yep.
was it. I had my fun in those, and then anything after that, I was just like,
Yeah.
100%
Not
agree
really.
with that.
I took
Oh
I,
yeah,
the
100%.
only shooter I like is the Call of Duty Ghosts, and I only play it with other people because it's got the split screen.
Mm.
it's got the
Yeah.
dog.
It's
It's
Yeah.
got the
got
dog. It's got the dog.
So many kills.
I don't
Otherwise,
know. They don't really change. I mean,
No.
I don't know.
I mean,
know.
like the most I might do would be to play through a campaign if it looks interesting, but after that I drop it. Like, I'm just
I took
Right.
I took a hiatus from gaming at some point, and that was I think around the end of like Call of Duty 3, because Call of Duty Medal of Honor came out, and like people were like, what is this? First person shooters are like really cool. Like World War II shooters, really cool. And then Medal of Honor went to Call of Duty, and Call of Duty 3 was like, wow, how could they go from here? And then I took a hiatus. I came back, and it was like they had a shooter every single year, and it was more multiplayer
Yes.
focused. And
It's too much.
And like I literally just went to my roommate. He was playing Battlefront 2, and he's like, it actually has a story mode, and the story mode's pretty good. I was like,
Yeah.
I'd play a story mode of a first-person shooter. I wouldn't play any like mechanically heavy, online mode of a first-person shooter these days.
Right.
I stayed away
Battlefront,
from them 'cause I didn't
I'd
know.
probably make an exception for it because it's not a typical. It doesn't feel
Right.
like all the same thing like Battlefield and
See,
Call
you
of
can't
Duty
get
and
new-
Medal
Yeah.
of Honor do.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
you
because
can't get new players.
I
anymore.
threw it all in the same pile. It was like stuff I can't really digest anymore because it's like, where do 12-year-old boys shout racist slurs?
Mm.
All
I
of
mean,
these.
that's any game.
Well, that's any game with
Trust me.
online.
Trust me,
With online.
that's any game.
It has to have online. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I used to play like Counter-Strike back in the day,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
like
I
I
love
was just
Counter-Strike.
yeah, I got really into it, but I never like tried to make friends because that you want a toxic community. You go together.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, jeez.
2007, 2008 Call of
Oh,
Duty
yeah,
Modern
that's-
Warfare 2.
Yup.
Yeah, and then like I think the last FPS that like I've always loved playing Overwatch. Like I like Overwatch because like great
Oh,
I
art
yeah.
don't
direction.
understand that game.
But
I don't either.
Overwatch is probably one of the ones that I'm like, okay, I can rock with this because there's
I-
creativity.
Yeah.
It's not just a straight up.
I-
Everybody has abilities, things
exact-
like that. You work together. I get it.
that's how I feel.
I'll be able to understand it once I get better at it. Basically, everything to me at this exact point feels like a cluster of bombs. Like I think Girlfriend Reviews
Yeah.
calls it diarrhea fireworks. I play Smash Brothers competitively, so like I understand that once there's a skill cap, it can feel like an actual game. But right now it feels like I'm just walking into a place, shooty die, and like I just like.
If you
You
have
gotta
a
get a
crap
solid team.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. If you have a crap team, it doesn't work.
Recent shooters, it's kind of they just go, okay, here's the same game, but we're gonna slap a new title on it. They do it with like the FIFA games and like all of the basketball, the sports games, the
Yep,
NFL.
sports games do nothing for me anymore either.
They're
I'd
all
rather
the
just watch the
same.
sport or play the sport.
My
Yeah.
favorite thing is
Exactly,
adding
because-
the year title to your game. You've given
Sorry,
up.
Steph.
You've added a year title to your game. Right?
Yeah.
Like
And I like hockey a ton, and I like playing hockey games, but like
Same.
honestly, like it hasn't changed since like 2011.
Yeah.
If we're being
No.
honest, like
Yeah.
the
I buy
graphics
like
look
one
better,
hockey
but
game every couple years,
Yeah.
if that.
Mhm. But yeah, like as far as like first-person shooters, the last like actual first-person shooter I played was Killzone 2.
oh cool.
I got big into that online mode, but
Yeah.
like
When
now
I-
it
when I
doesn't
saw
do
Gears
anything
of
That
for
was
me.
back in
War.
that pocket of time, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When I saw Gears of War, I was like enlightened. I'm like, this feels like the evolution of
right.
what I had with like Call of Duty 3 and stuff. You get chainsaw, you get chainsaw kill. Like that was a gimmick and it was a fun gimmick.
Right,
I
they
don't
did
know.
something with it.
There's something about the Xbox 360 controller that I couldn't get into it, but
Mm.
I still, once I have proper controls for that game, I'm game. That's what you
Oh,
got,
and
Homeboy?
then-
Yes.
And then my second one is it's not something that I don't like, it's something that I like a lot that everybody likes or that everybody hates apparently
Okay.
online. I mean, which translate to everybody doesn't have very much taste because they played the first hour of it and they were like, "Oh, this is the whole game." No, it's not the whole game. So
Ooh.
I'm tired of everybody saying that Final Fantasy 13 is
Yeah.
not a good Final Fantasy.
Is that the quarter one?
It's an excellent Final Fantasy. I love
Oh my
this
God.
trilogy so much
It's a trilogy.
that I got it twice
Oh my
so I
god.
could play it
Home
on
flex.
both wherever I
Love it.
went.
Oh
There you go.
Final
man.
Fantasy
There you
13
go.
is an excellent Final Fantasy. The trilogy
Hey.
is really good.
Is
Yeah,
it- is
my
it the
fiance
quarter-
would completely side with you on that. My
Yeah.
fiance loves that series.
I like 13 more than I like 10. To be honest with you, I feel like that's
That's a
another
little
hot
bit of
take.
heresy. That's a little bit of heresy, but I'm gonna let it
Hot take and a
slide
half.
because they're both great.
Oh man. But so
I like 12 too. So
is that the quarter one? I've just gotta know. I've heard there's one where it's
No,
just
it's
quarters.
not. It's the one where you're on Pocket. Answer me this question.
Yeah.
If you're on a train, right, and the train gets blown up, and you're on the train tracks, what direction do train tracks go?
This is a trap.
One direction.
Yeah.
4
yeah.
miles.
Yeah.
So that's where the game first takes place, is because you're on a train that gets blown up, which
Oh.
leaves
Yeah.
you on train tracks that you have to go on for an extended period of time.
Oh man.
That's why everybody keeps saying, "Oh, it's a hallway." No, it's not a hallway. It's a railway
Yeah.
yeah, it makes
above
sense.
thousands of feet
Totally.
above the ground.
They don't give Final Fantasy
You have
7 that
nowhere
crap.
else to go.
They don't give Final Fantasy 7 that crap for going up a building.
They never do. They never do,
No.
and you're in hallways all the time in 7.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
The stairwell? Are you kidding me?
stairwell,
You're there
yeah,
for
the-
like
Right.
Yeah,
oh my god.
You're going up,
That's some-
up.
Ooh.
I'm sure it's like half the game. I haven't played the remake, but I'm sure it's like half the game because it takes place in Midgar. So it's
Yeah.
got to be like
I don't like the beginning of Final Fantasy VII too much. After
Oh,
the
I thought that
bombing
was
mission,
cool.
once
Yeah.
the bombing mission's good, and then but just after that, whatchamacallit, where you're going through the slums and stuff, that just drags it right down.
Right.
But then
Yeah, it
after
does.
that,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
great. It's just
And
robots.
amazing.
13 does open up after some time, but at that you're already invested by that point.
Yeah.
So you're either in or you're out. But yeah, that's the whole reason everybody keeps calling it Final Hallway. It's not a hallway.
There you go.
You're on
It
miles
opens
of railway.
right up, and when it opens up, it's real cool.
Yeah.
So
it never goes. I mean, it doesn't go back that closed for a while. So
I'm right there with you.
We are blazing through time here, which is amazing. Like this is
oh, oops.
No, it's great. Like whatever. It's about the news and it's about hanging out. Like this podcast always devolves, and it's the best part of it. So, I won't got a little bit more time to talk about the little news segments, and don't even worry about if we're ending a little bit earlier than expected typically. But I'm gonna try to have these guys back whenever they're able. So the next piece of news, I guess, unless you guys have anything else until then. By the way, did not mind that hour tangent of specifically games we hate. Awesome. We gotta do that again sometime. Sonic the Hedgehog is now in Minecraft. That was interesting.
I heard about that. I heard about that.
They added Sonic into Minecraft.
Mine fast.
Yeah, gotta mine fast. Do I have a better photo of it? I think the thumbnail was great. Where's the thumbnail for you guys?
It's better than I thought it would be. I thought the character was just gonna be a blue, blocky
Steve
nonsense.
Yeah.
Steve,
I mean, because how do you pull that off? They somehow almost pull it off. It's weird. Minecraft is weird to start with. But...
Yeah, that's so much better than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah, it could be.
1,000 times better. They could have just done nonsense.
They made the movie Sonic, and they made this. Two different teams. The original movie Sonic I'm talking about. It's for being blocky, it's fine, and they have apparently you can run real fast and glide as Knuckles. So I'm not complaining about that.
Oh, really? They actually gave him abilities.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I mean, from the trailer I saw, I mean, look, did anyone else try this? Did anyone pay for this? Soon enough we'll find someone. I probably will actually end up paying for this because I have the Mario DLC for Minecraft. It just comes with the Switch version.
Right.
And it's just really cool to walk through. Seeing with the Mario stuff, they made Goombas in blocks, and it's really cool. Seeing all the Mario things in pixel art made from blocks is kind of cool. Hot take.
Hot take. I'm not gonna buy that.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. The last time, I'm trying to think the last time I played Minecraft, and I like Minecraft.
I love Minecraft.
It's a great game.
Minecraft.
I thought I was not gonna like it. I loved it.
It might have it's close to a decade ago though, 2012, 2013. I think that's the last time I played, and I like it a lot. But I went hard into it. But
Eclipse update came out.
The way they made this trailer seem, it seemed like you could almost play 2D Sonic, but then they started going from he goes around ramps, around loops. He goes around loops. I don't know how they do that.
I didn't watch the trailer. I need to check out the trailer. But
maybe it's special physics only in the Sonic pack.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's for sure. I don't understand how you do that otherwise.
Right.
So any of you guys play Borderlands? We've got a quick story about Borderlands.
I played the first one.
Yes.
I played 1 and 2.
I played a bit of the second one, and I'm playing again on the channel.
So I didn't actually play. So I never actually played Borderlands. I played multiplayer Borderlands with my friend in high school.
That's the same thing.
Same thing.
And I played the Telltale Borderlands story.
There's a claptrap. So this is what the movie Claptrap looks like. Even though I'm not really here. I'm gonna try to blow this up.
Oh God. Is he hurt?
No,
what they do to my boy?
No, he looks great.
That looks good.
No, it looks great. Like they gave him a little bit of lore. you know, he's scuffed up, which is Claptrap. In
Yeah.
fact,
Yeah.
the oddest
Even
part
this
is,
thing looks a little beat up.
yeah, like it's fairly
Yeah.
faithful.
Are you telling me
yeah,
the
you can't-
studio might actually care about the property?
Well, let's not go that
Holy
far.
Wow!
Oh,
So roasted.
Seriously, what did the Sonic the Hedgehog guys think that they were doing? What did they think that they were doing?
All I
I
know
had a
about
lot
that
of
is
fun of
that
with
the
that movie.
internet bullied an entire studio into redesigning a character.
And then
needed
made
to
them.
happen.
No,
It
yes,
needed to happen.
100%
It
needed
was
to
Oh,
happen.
absolutely.
It was the best
That was
millions
the
of dollars
one
they
power
spent.
abuse that I was like, okay, we'll let it slide.
Yeah, that yeah, it was like terrifying. And then like the actual movie, I enjoyed, but like
It was fine.
you know, the whole thing with Sonic is he runs, you know, he's going
Yeah.
fast, and
Gotta
then
go fast.
let's make a movie where it's what's his name, James Marsden and Sonic in a pickup truck.
Yeah,
Right,
playing
right.
baseball.
And one of the biggest battles of the movie was James Marsden beating a robot with a flashlight. Sonic's not doing anything; he's just hitting it with a flashlight. And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
this is something. All
Yeah,
right.
it's like when
And
was
it
there?
was-
let's also have Jim Carrey outshine everybody
Yeah, yeah.
else
Oh
in the
yeah,
movie
yeah,
by far.
100%.
That's Ben's hot take, though. Ben doesn't like Jim Carrey.
I do not.
What?
Like in
Yeah.
general?
I do not think he's like.
Did you?
Yeah.
In general, or what? Or in that
Yeah, just in
movie?
general, like I don't
Okay,
know.
fair.
Oh, okay.
His acting style's not my favorite.
Right.
It's one of those
Uh-huh.
things you either like it or you really don't, because he's way
Yeah.
over the top with
Right.
it, and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robotnik,
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah. and like I
Robotnik
There's a
himself
great
is way over the
Zillow
top, though,
ad and
too.
the like big thing I remember laughing out loud in the movie was there's like a Zillow ad for like like James Marsden's character comes into the room and then he's asking his, I forget, his fiance, wife, the
Something like that.
other person, and then he's like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, just looking at apartments on Zillow.com. It's like, really? This is what we're gonna put in the script? It's hilarious. I
All of
loved
the
it.
Olive
I
Garden
loved
stuff.
it.
The endless
Dunkaccino.
festivals.
It was great. It was so horrible. It was great, and I loved it. And it wasn't a very good Sonic movie.
Never
like-
forgive them. I'll never forgive Puma for not actually making those shoes.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I like the OG Sonic movie though, the one in the '90s that was like
With Cowboy
the anime
Knuckles,
one?
but I have never seen it.
horrible voice acting, but like it was basically like an anime movie back in like
Mhm.
'92. I can't remember, but yeah, that movie was great.
Let's
I
also
mean,
be
awful,
real.
but great.
Let's also be real. That Robotnik was not Robotnik, but it was a fine interpretation of Robotnik. Like
Yeah.
it was definitely interpreting source material in his own way, and whatever, it was fine.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's this universe's Robotnik.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that better.
And I
Haven't-
still don't know what the new Sonic game's gonna be like. We only got like the weird cutscene and some weird like symbols.
If
on
it's
the
3D,
screen.
you probably already know.
I think it's supposed to be open world or something. I think they were giving teases about it.
Yeah, if it's 3D and if it's by Sonic Team, you probably already know what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
Yep.
they definitely
Uh-huh.
don't like. They're definitely consistent in the fact that they like leaked accidentally the name of the game like 4 different times.
Oh, did they?
Like there's a press release that was leaking it or something, and then the in the code for the file of the video upload or
What are
something.
they calling it?
I think it's Rangers. Someone correct me on this, but I think it's Sonic
Oh
Rangers.
no!
Sonic Rangers?
I think it's
Oh
Rangers.
no!
Let me Google this.
Oh
but
no!
hey,
That
it
doesn't
can't be
go-
worse
bode
than
well at all.
Dark Legacy or whatever the RPG was.
Yes, it can.
Oh, it
Sonic
can.
Boom.
Right,
It
right.
can
Oh, it can.
totally
That's
be
Sonic
worse.
Boom.
Sonic
Oh,
Boom
okay.
had its charm though. It had charm. It was bad.
That's
And
what people say when something
Sonic.
actually sucked, but they like it.
No,
Sonic
yeah, I'm not disagreeing with
Forces,
that.
yeesh.
It has
So-
a certain charm to it.
So
Yeah, we'll
You
see.
liked it, but it actually
Yeah.
sucks.
So I'll do this one last news story about Sonic because I guess tonight's a Sonic
Okay.
night, and then we'll
Yes.
cap it off and let you guys once again give proper shout outs. The Sonic VTuber thing. Apparently Sonic is a VTuber now. Now, to what degree, I'm not sure. The Japanese Twitter posted a video of where it was like the 3D model of it.
Is he speaking Japanese or
he
is
says,
he?
"Hey guys," but I don't know what else. I don't know what else is in this. I mean,
I didn't even see it. Oh no.
oh yeah, he starts talking in Japanese.
Oh,
So-
okay. That's interesting.
But it looks like it's like a real VTuber. I mean, look, the social media guys for Sonic probably know what they're doing.
Oh,
Like
they're having a blast with this.
Yeah, like this is. I don't know. Sonic has so much character that he's able to build an entire game franchise of, like, whatever, consistently not optimal games in the 3D ones, and people will just buy them, and I have many of them. Like, I have many of them.
Oh yeah, I bought them all.
Right.
Did you see that they're talking about, because of the success of the movie, they're talking talking about maybe opening a theme park about it?
A theme park?
A Sonic the Hedgehog theme park because Mario did it.
It would work.
Horrible idea.
Why?
You think it would work?
Yeah, why not?
Like, I don't think it could. I think Mario could do it. I mean, obviously they
there's
can.
not
do it.
enough. Yeah. There's not enough
Sonic's
notable stuff about the Sonic world. The most notable thing about it is the characters.
Yeah.
And then once you take that away, I mean, you can do zones, but like,
and you got
what
rings.
do you do in those zones?
After
You do the same thing every
zone,
time. You run and get rings.
You do roller coasters.
It's gonna be a bunch of different roller coasters.
The roller
and they're all
coaster
gonna
would
be
be
formatted
sweet.
the same. Loops,
Yeah.
Twists.
You
It's
could
gonna
do
be the
one.
same
I
thing.
feel like, I
Maybe
feel
not
like
a
you could
theme
do
park.
Yeah.
Maybe
sorry.
like a little, you know how like the Simpsons area is in Universal, like a little something like that.
Okay.
Maybe partner up with somebody and find it, but not a whole theme park. I don't think that's
or
gonna
just
work.
like a roller coaster one-off. Like, I feel like
Right.
Sonic roller coaster, that's
That
where
would-
you leave
yep.
it. You don't do
That'd
a
be
whole
sick.
thing. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah,
I'd
and
go on
people would
that.
go to
That'd
it.
be
Yeah,
cool.
I
I'd
would
go
do
on
it.
it multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Nintendo needs to be making the Sonic integration into Super Nintendo World to make Super Smash Brothers World 20 years down the line.
They gotta buy Sega first.
Well, they didn't need to do it for Smash Brothers. I know they really got
to put it in Nintendo Land.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Yeah, it's quite a pipe dream. We're coming up on time, which is the worst thing that I've had to say this entire podcast, even though I've
That's so sad.
put such bad vibes out there for myself. This is amazing. And if you guys don't know these people, definitely go check them out. I'm gonna give them a little bit of time to talk about what they do. Once again, so
Oh my.
BirdCultured, I think I let you start, so why not start the beginning of the end?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel like the biggest news story that we missed though is it's your birthday, and I
Oh,
feel
well,
like we need to, like, just give a little bit, a little props for that.
Thank
So
you.
Happy birthday.
I survived.
You did it. Yeah.
I still
No,
didn't find a proper
absolutely.
way to celebrate. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, happy birthday, and thanks for having us all on.
You
and,
guys are freaking delightful. This is the best way to celebrate it. Like when my friends told me that they possibly are doing something, they're doing something. I was like, but I've got to do the podcast. Like I've got to be here and like hang out. Like this is one of the highlights of my week. So man, and you guys definitely did make my birthday. So thank you.
No
Yeah,
problem.
no,
You
it's
did
been
good.
amazing. Yeah, and yeah, I guess what I've got going on, I feel bad now talking about it.
No, do it.
No, my birthday is on Wednesday, but I'm gonna our big one of our big stream nights is Tuesday. We're kind of weekend and one day during the week, and then like over the weekend and whatnot. So the birthday stream's gonna be Tuesday.
Yes.
Haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet, but Star Fox
Sonic
64
06.
released.
Sonic 06.
Now that we've been talking about, I feel like we might have to.
I need
I
to
feel
get a
like I
copy
might-
of that.
yeah.
It has a name.
Yeah, it might have to happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Good
no, we're kind of do a lot of retro streams, but we also do like modern stuff. It's a whole shebang of
It's a goulash.
whatever. Yeah. And if you want to check us out too, we do music. BirdCultured without the D is the band, and my music solo project Electric Stove, which is a little bit less well, a little less heavy, and it's prog rock and all that kind of stuff.
Ooh.
So that's my stuff, and yeah, and we'll be out live on Tuesday doing some nonsense for the birthday and playing Axiom Verge before, but I don't think we're gonna do that on Tuesday because birthday streams has got to be ridiculous. So
Oh,
Yeah.
of
we'll
course.
see.
I've still got to
Yeah.
do that myself. I've still got to. Well, yes, 1, finish Axiom Verge, but 2, do figure out what to do for a proper birthday stream. The Gaming Avengers. If I type, I need to type it out. Oh wait, no, you're in the chat.
Yeah.
Tell them about.
They're in the chat.
Tell them about. Yeah, they are.
Ah.
So tell people what you guys are playing now. What you guys are doing. When you guys are doing it.
Uh,
We're gonna finish Undertale.
we're gonna finish Undertale.
Yeah.
We've got a sim. We've got a
Genocide
sim
run.
stream coming up because it was a channel redemption.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't played Sims since like Sims 2, so we were like, let's make it a fun
It's not gonna
community
live up to your
challenge.
expectations.
I was gonna say you're not gonna. Yeah.
Shawarma. We're gonna be making
Oh, yeah,
shawarma
shawarma.
on stream.
Ooh.
Because you know the movie, and we've never had shawarma. So
I've been to that place. That
We
place is a
streamed-
real place that they actually went
Oh, is
to.
it?
Yeah.
What?
So it's a real place in
Really?
LA that they just went to after the shoot or something, and then they were like, yeah, let's look it up online. But it's a real place. I've ate
Okay.
there. It's in the city, and it's in LA. Yeah, it's on. Well, whatever. I don't remember exactly
right.
the location, but you can find it. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go there
Yeah,
with the rest of the
we-
Avengers and just like or placeholders and
Right.
take that photo.
We'll just bring all of the Avengers.
Yeah.
Kelsey and Handband are coming along.
Oh, absolutely. We stream. Usually, we try to stream Fridays and or Saturdays if we can.
Yep. Typically, we haven't been the last few weeks.
No, because your work schedule's changed.
Yeah, my work
But-
schedule just changed, but
Like the days that I
Mondays
don't
and
stream.
Sundays might be a thing.
Sundays and Mondays
Possibly Tuesdays as well.
if we can.
Yeah.
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 I love how you're streaming exactly when I'm not streaming, so I'll just have to check out your VODs.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Like when I can't take a look at them. So,
Right.
Yeah.
but very exciting. You guys
Yeah.
are so awesome. Homeboy,
Oh,
bring
thank you.
bring us home.
You're awesome.
Take
Yes,
us
sir.
home. Take us to a good place.
Like I was saying before, I am 1/3 of the Super Gamer Boys podcast. We do a show every Monday where we wrap up pretty much whatever happened the week before in gaming, and we kind of give our own spin, our own thoughts on it. I also stream on my own sometimes on just my own channel, twitch.tv/homeboy. I am actually the opposite of Ben, where my work schedule just got itself worked out, so I can finally get back to doing it. So I'm looking at starting this
Nice.
next week back up. So I'm looking to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So those will be my days,
I'm starting.
and
yeah.
I'll just be doing whatever. So
I'm starting a new job this week. I don't understand. Like I did it last time, like 4 or 5 days a week with the job still. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. I don't know why I did that. I'm a masochist. Anywho, these guys are amazing people. Go follow them. What are you doing with your life? With that, I do have to say thank you to each and every person here for making my night, and maybe I'll try to get them back in the future. We do have a tradition. So the standard podcast ends at this point, but we try to raid someone. So does anyone have? I'll look. We want to find someone who has very few viewers or, could really use a raid. We want to just send them whoever we have right now. So, thank you guys all for being here. And this is where the audio portion would technically end. Which, by the way, I guess I should plug that we have a YouTube where I do some. Oh, well, I can't plug the YouTube because my bot's down. But we're also on Anchor and everything. Just message me. Isn't that lovely that I don't have it on call? So I'm gonna see on Twitch who is currently live and just send them some of that love. Oh wow! I'm just seeing some of my friends being having one of my friends is 28 people right now. That's pretty good for him. That's really awesome. Let's send it to. Hey, Kanzi, cool. Why don't we send it to Cons?
That's
let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Playing Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, Zeldar.
Heck yeah.
Zeldar does my favorite legend.
Nice.
Once again, Funky Bunch is streaming what? Cuba saying for the first time in a while. If there's no other suggestions, let me just take a look really quickly. Oh man,
That seemed...
such pressure.
Oh, that's right. Funky is back.
Yeah. So I'll leave it to you guys. Funky or what do I say? Kanzi. The I'm putting in your hands. Okay. We'll do Kanzi this time.
Let's do
My
it.
hands are not available to take anything. So
Gosh dang it.
that's just me,
I'm
though.
trusting-
You
Willikers.
can't put any of the other three in here.
Yeah.
I'm trusting Tuba Swan on this one, and my vote will be with Funky Bunch, just because chat. I put my hands in chat's.
Yeah.
There you go.
But thank you one more time, everyone who's here. We do this just about every week on Sundays at 8 p.m. We'll probably have different ones for whatever. I'm trying to get someone from other countries on here, and scheduling is going to be a pain. But hope you had a good time. We're going to do more.
Blast. Had a blast.
And
Absolutely.
have the best night, maybe. Try to be good to yourself. I'll catch you guys later.
I won't.
I will
Bye,
not.
guys.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So I think that let me just make sure the stream went through, as I'm now hosting, so that makes sense.